The smiling lawn gnome was purchased by David at a box store. It was cheap, mass-produced. But this particular gnome, part of the 2018 batch, had a sickeningly wide grin and unnaturally reflective eyes. David felt a slight chill, but placed it next to his mailbox. It unnerved him so much that he decided to get rid of it. He first tried to discard it by throwing it in a dumpster 3 blocks away. The next morning, a gnome sat on his front doorstep, identical to the first, but positioned slightly closer to the door than the mailbox was. David tried smashing the next iteration with a hammer. He bagged the ceramic shards and drove them 40 miles out of town to a ravine. By dawn, it was replaced by a perfect copy now sitting directly underneath his bedroom window. The smile seemed wider. The gnome now appeared inside his house. First on the kitchen counter, then on the mantelpiece. It moved soundless and invisible, accomplished only when David was asleep or had left the room. David would blink, and the gnome would be 3 feet closer. One night when David woke from a brief sleep, he couldn't move. He felt a sudden, dense weight pressing down on his chest. He forced his eyes open. The latest gnome was sitting silently on his chest, its cold ceramic weight peeling down. Its unsettling grin was the only thing he could focus on, reflecting his own terrified, immobilized face. As he lay there, a soft scraping sound began at the base of the gnome. It was grinding, slowly but surely, against the bone of his sternum. Suddenly, the scraping stopped. David felt an agonizing, sharp pressure, like a spike driven through his ribs. A sickening, wet crack echoed in the silent room as the ceramic base drilled through his chest cavity. A warm torrent of blood erupted from his body, drenching the sheets and staining the gnome's wide, unsettling smile bright crimson. The gnome pressed down harder, using its inhuman weight to drive deeper, forcing the life from him in a violent, bloody spectacle. The last thing David saw was his own face, and the gnome's unnaturally reflective eyes, staring back with a horrifying, permanent, forced smile.